Pertubuhan Kesihatan Sedunia WHO merekodkan pencemaran udara sebagai salah satu ancaman alam sekitar terbesar bagi kesihatan manusia.
Susulan itu, tindakan segera perlu diambil bagi mengurangkan pendedahan kepada pencemaran udara. Lebih-lebih lagi, ia dilaporkan menyumbang kepada jutaan kematian pramatang dalam tempoh setahun.
Dalam perkembangan sama, 4 lagi kilang kitar semula sisa kimia dan toksik di Pasir Gurang diserbu dalam operasi bersepadu malam semalam selepas dipercayai melepaskan udara tercemar.
Pusat Meteorologi ASEAN atau ASMC memberi amaran jerebu akan terus melanda barat semenanjung Malaysia berdasarkan tumpuk panas yang dikesan di Sumatera. Tambahnya lagi, asap jerebu sudah merentasi Selat Melaka sehingga ke bahagian barat semenanjung Malaysia yang dibawa oleh angin.
From all of the causes towards the air pollution, of course, it will come with the impact. So, what are the impacts of the air pollution?
So, what is the impact of the air pollution? Air pollution can affect human health, such as respiratory illness such as asthma, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, chronic bronchitis, emphysema, lung cancer, cystic fibrosis or bronchitis, and pneumonia. Major pollution produced by human activity includes methane gas. This gas is released by garbage disposal. This gas can trap heat in the atmosphere such as carbon dioxide, and this will increase the Earth's temperature. So, this also produce sulfur oxide. It is because mainly sulfur dioxide, a chemical compound which the formula SO2 is produced by volcanoes and in various industrial processes. Coal and petroleum often contain sulfur compounds, and their combustion produce sulfur dioxide. Further, oxidation of SO2 usually in the presence of a catalyst such as nitrous oxides form H2SO4 and dust acid rain. This is one of the causes of concern about the environmental impact of the use in this first as a power source. So, human activity also produce carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is colorless, odorless and toxic, but non-irritating gas. It is a product of incomplete combustion of fuels such as natural gas, coal or wood. Vehicle exhaust is the major source of carbon monoxide. Chlorofluorocarbon, CFC, is harmful of the ozone layer. Some of the products that are currently banned from use. It is a gas released from air conditioner, refrigerator, aerosol spray and the other type. CFC released into the air rises into the stratosphere. There, it interacts with the other gases and damage the ozone layer. This allows harmful ultraviolet rays to reach the Earth's surface. This can cause skin cancer, eye disease, and also can cause damage to plants. Continuous pollution has adverse effects on all, especially those at risk such as children, old person, those with asthma, their skin allergy patient who have difficulty breathing, patient with bronchitis, chronic pneumonia, heart and allergies, the smokers, and also it will affect those who always work outside the building area. Next, what the other impact of air pollution to the environment? So, air pollution also can causes the global warming. The depletion of the ozone layer is due to the use of chlorofluorocarbons. Typically, the use of this material is associated in the manufacture of air conditioner, aerosol, refrigerator, and also through the manufacture of foam and solvents, especially in electronic factory. In this regard, the chlorofluorocarbons used have increased the rate of ozone removal, which indirectly leads to the gradual decline in global ozone level. This ozone depletion will erode the ozone layer little by little until it becomes a hole. Intensive logging or the deforestation also will be the causes of the depletion of ozone layer. This is because plants play a role in releasing oxygen and absorbing carbon dioxide gas through the process of photosynthesis, causing the oxygen content in the atmosphere to decrease and the formation ozone is affected. So next, the increasing number of motor vehicles also the main factor to the air pollution. And increasing the number of vehicles nowadays become the carbon dioxide gases in atmosphere become increase in temperature in the troposphere and a decreased temperature in the stratospheric, which is turn effect the increase in ice crystal and accelerate the process of ozone depletion. It will because the ultraviolet can through the ozone layer and affect the human health.
Today, I'm going to interview some public about the concept of willingness to pay on the environment. So let's go. Can I interview you?
Yeah, of course.
For your opinion, what's the challenges on the concept of willingness to pay for the environmental protection?
So based on my opinion, the public has less trust issue on the government because of corruption.
Corruption?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
This is causes by the authorities issue that is elected official in the government causes of various form of illegal encroachment that has been committed against various components of the environment in order to reap the lucrative profit by looting all available resources that has in the area. For example, encroaching on riverside land to build a house and factories, trespassing and stealing log, stealing sand, mountaineering, and even acting as poachers. This is caused by the handful of authorities that has been entrusted with maintaining its sustainability.
So we're going to continue our interview to the next public. Let's go.
Yeah.
Can I interview you?
Sure, why not?
So for your opinion, what's the challenges of the concept public willingness to pay for the environmental protection?
So based on my opinion, the public lack of awareness about the environment because due to less exposure from the government.
Or less exposure from the government?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Government should educate the public about the importance of the environment for human life. This is because of the lack of government authorities in improving the public awareness of the environment will cause environment pollution. For example, the campaign that on saving the environment that has been implemented by the government is not enough for increasing the public awareness. Therefore, the government needs to improve their responsibility and create a new policy to encourage and educate the public about to save the environment.
Okay, let's go for the last opinion by the public. Let's go. Excuse me, sir. Can I interview you?
Sure, why not?
Okay, from your opinion, what the challenges on the concept of public willingness to pay for the environmental protection?
Oh, so one of the challenges is there are some NGOs taking advantage from the organized organization to make profit until the public feel not worthy to join in.
To join and to pay it for the environmental protection.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
The non-governmental organization will fund the public and other organizations for implementing the environmental program for the society. Other than that, the NGOs will take a percentage of the program funds for management charge and other charge. Therefore, the funds that has been taken by the NGOs on the program that has been implemented for other charges as their profit. For example, if the NGOs manage to raise 100,000 ringgits, then 30,000 ringgits is used for the purpose such as paying salaries and covering the operating costs of the programs. The NGOs will take 30% of the funds for the charge. Therefore, the public feel the program that has been done by the NGOs such as the environmental program are not worth it.
Okay, for the findings from this demographic session, we conducted a simple survey that consists of 30 respondents from the public students, which is 60% is from male students and 40% from female students. There are 50% overall, which is from age 21 until 23 years old, and others with the amount of 50% from various ages. Most of them live in urban areas with 50% respondents and 50% others are from the various living area. So next, the respondents are most from the tertiary educational level with 76.7%. So for the part B, from all of the data of the awareness of the society on the air pollution above shows that they are aware of the air pollution issues that can harm their health and of themselves and also the world. The majority of respondents agree that this air pollution can have a big impact towards the environment and will cause them to live in a poor air quality. Okay, we move to the part C of our simple survey. So for all of the data of the challenges of the concept willingness to pay for environmental protection above shows that most of the respondents are not too interested or willing to pay their money for environmental protection. This is because corruption, lack of awareness and also taking advantage of some parties are the cause of the respondents, as one of the public feel it is not worth it to pay for environmental protection.
There are some initiatives that have been done by government in order to curb this issue.
Okay, next is the initiative to overcome the air pollution by the government. The first initiative implemented by the government to address the problem of air pollution is through law enforcement under the Environmental Quality Act 1974. The Environmental Quality Act 1974 is an act that began to be used as one of the efforts to protect the environment. In this act, various laws have been introduced covering all types of pollution that occur, especially air pollution in Malaysia. Among the prohibition enshrined in the Environmental Quality Act 1974 is the ban on open burning, where such activities can lead to the occurrence of air pollution on a large scale. The next initiative is through awareness campaigns and educational programs. The campaign is one of the best approaches to raise awareness among Malaysians on air pollution. Recently, there was a campaign joined by the Malaysian government, and the campaign managed to get encouraging response on all social media platforms. The campaign is recognized by the World Health Organization and the UN Environment Programme, and the campaign is known as Breathe Life. The campaign plays a role in mobilizing cities and individuals to protect health and the earth from air pollution. The next is the ability to carry the air. Air carrying capacity means the ability of an area to have good and sufficient ventilation capacity to balance the area. In other words, the oxygen content of the area is at a high level compared to other gas. The implementation of this concept is through the planting of trees in the surrounding areas and the creation of forest reserve by the government. For example, roadside areas in housing are now equipped with tree planting in an effort to preserve the area. The last initiative that can be implemented by the government is through patrols and monitoring in high-risk area. The Department of Environment is a government agency concerned with the management of environmental pollution problem. In other words, DOE plays a role in conducting analysis, periodic surveys and data collection on pollution that occurs in an area. For example, the Sabah State Department of Environment has instructed enforcement officers to conduct night patrols in industrial areas in several districts such as Kota Kinabalu, Menggata, Sandakan and Lahad Datu. Such monitoring is emphasized against open burning carried out by the public.
Okay, first suggestion is Malaysia Department of Environment in developing and implementing modern air pollution control policy. The Environmental Department is very concerned with air pollution control to enable the implementation of pollution control measures. For example, the control policy implemented by the Department of Environment in 2007 is by announcement on news requirement on performance monitoring of industrial air pollution control system. For industries which are equipped with air pollution control system are required to conduct performance monitoring activity to ensure the APSCS is being operated optimally and is in good working condition. Okay, the next suggestion is promotion program. The development of environmentally sensitive urban transport is explained in workshop for industry, media and university. For example, the program organized is like a day without fire and vehicle for the best air quality. There is no denying that air quality is blessing that has been hard impact on all type of life on this earth. Quality air means a better quality of life, especially in the aspect of health. However, rapid development activity over time have been seen the deterioration of air quality experienced by all countries in the world, causing some developed countries have begun to take steps to rectify the situation. So far, Car-Free Day has been implemented by several local authorities, including Shah Alam City Council in 2017 and Kuala Lumpur City Hall in 2014. Okay, last suggestion is educate the public about the causes and effect of air pollution on society. Many are still unaware that air pollution is very dangerous because there is an effect that what happened in our country before that. The haze that occurred in Malaysia caused by the forest fire in Indonesia September 2019. And on September 2019, in S2 Awani announced that Malaysia in the first place of world highest air pollution. It is very unfortunate when our country champion global statistics is undesired thing. In this country, very day our environment suffer from pollution of various form and dimension, from air pollution, water, noise to garbage pollution that have been seen to have no end. Despite many education and environmental awareness campaign in various forms, reading material, print and social media are managed by various responsible parties.